Hey everyone, welcome back to the Super Dry podcast. Today we are about to step into an exciting topic, the apparel in East Africa and South Asia. Today I'm so excited to have fantastic guests with us, experts in apparel sector from these regions. Let's give a warm welcome to Johann and Dany.
Thank you. Thanks a lot for having us.
Shall we start it?
Yeah, why not? Thanks.
So to kick things off, can you guys give an overview of apparel market in East Africa and South Asia right now? What trends are you noticing?
Well, that's actually a good question because we're noticing quite a lot of significant movement of the industry from East Asian origins into South Asia. A lot to do with what's happening with the global climate, and I think in that respect there is quite a bit of opportunity in the new year for South Asian origins, particularly India as well as Sri Lanka, Pakistan as well. A lot of movement of opportunity into that country. And as well as Bangladesh, we see even though they've had a challenging year last year, they indeed have a lot of significant opportunity to capitalize.
Yeah, I think Johan, you're very correct. What you address, it's the whole region went through a little bit of bumpy ride, but little bit of uncharted water. But however, I have seen quite a significant resilient work on the ground. So it's not like can say it's like a more positive outlook will be there. Pretty sure.
Thank you so much for your insights. So I'm wondering, what are some of the main challenges that apparel manufacturers face in these regions when it comes to the production process?
There are quite a lot of challenges because, I mean, though there's, as I said, opportunities there in the region for them to capitalize. When you talk of challenges, one of the biggest problems that they would face is the climatic changes. And that's where I think a lot of the manufacturers moving in, if they are coming into South Asia for the first time, will need to consider in their risk assessment the climatic conditions which are changing. In fact, as we know, global weather patterns have changed a lot. And there's quite a lot of significant pressure on these manufacturers to cope up with that. So they have to be quite understanding of those factors. And I think they have to do a lot of risk assessment and predetermination in terms of, coming into South Asia. There is an opportunity for them, but these challenges in terms of the climatic conditions, as well as certain volatility in the political environments, which could challenge their production processes and delivery, are some of the things that they would need to consider.
Yeah, of course. When you come to production, first of all, I think the South Asia region, not a newbie for the apparel or the textile industry. We are quite mature market. We have seen like Sri Lanka, even India and Bangladesh, even the Pakistan have quite significant maturity in the market and product portfolio very diversified. So the content end destinations are offering a lot for the brands, even the emerging brands, even the volume brands, the niche market and something like that. Actually good mix is there. Only thing is certain external factors, external shock, how these guys are going to absorb and how it going to ultimately affect on the brand perspective on the sourcing and the logistic, how the disruption or whether it can create uncertainty. Because if you look at the real numbers, Bangladesh is the number 3, India is in number 5 and 6, and Sri Lanka very good with the handwriting of the lingerie. And also, if you look at the raw material side, I think India and Pakistan together contribute like 30% of the cotton. So I think, it's a good place and the perfect place for sourcing. Only thing is about the managing the external factor and internal factor and come to a right atmosphere to have a very good sourcing mechanism.
Great insights from you both. So we have to talk about production process right now. I think we are moving to export. So when it comes to the export process, maintaining the quality is essential. It's number one priority, right? What measures do companies take to ensure that apparel reach customer in top conditions?
As Danny mentioned, I think South Asia has a lot of maturity in terms of being a destination that has done apparels for a very long time. The expertise, handwriting, good word you mentioned, is known for products that come out of South Asia. Quality as well has been a fundamental fact where a lot of brands are looking at how to optimize their quality, total quality management, and these sort of requirements of the brand are something that South Asia has fulfilled quite well over the years. However, quality aspects do determine on what type of manufacturing processes are in place, what type of product maintenance atmospheres, and then of course in their critical path management, what type of adaptabilities they have in their supply chain and how the value chain is established. So all these factors determine on the quality of the raw materials. And the raw materials arriving in the facilities, are they in the right condition? And these are some of the factors in the total quality management of the raw material, which the factories, the manufacturers have to play a huge part in paying attention to. And this is where I think from a moisture and mold prevention perspective, they need to incorporate these type of critical path steps into their production processes. And in terms of the overall order execution, it does play a huge part. So in quality management, they would need to incorporate these compliances, is what I feel that where South Asia may be still having an opportunity to gain a better advantage.
Of course, yeah, I think 100% I agree with you, because end of the day, even though there's a lot of brands sometimes look at the cutting the prices and things, the quality, delivering the quality material and quality merchandise is number one. So that's expectation from the other end of the world. So I think as much as these destinations, sourcing destinations are ready to deliver or meet such a compliance requirement, quality requirement, so I think we are in a very good situation.
Great discussions. But I'm wondering, how do you guys see Superdry Desiccant playing a role in preserving the quality of apparel during shipping and storage process?
Superdry as a company stands for quality. Our products conform in any environment which challenges humidity. Our products are designed to perform in these environments, particularly when it comes to garments and apparel of various textiles. Moisture can impact in a huge way. So our desiccants are designed to protect and sustain and optimize the quality of these products, which are being produced in the right environment, conforming to the right spec of the brand and buyer's desired quality. So our desiccants will help the brands achieve the objective of the right appearance in preserving the quality of the garments from damages which are related to moisture. So therefore, Superdry has played a huge part in the last 25 years in the business. And we look forward to working with more collaboration with brands, helping them understanding more of the challenges they face and customizing our approach towards them. That's where I think we, as a desiccant company, reach out to them as a mold prevention partner and become a part of their business in a huge way, going beyond the boundaries of being a desiccant supplier.
Yeah, that's not. Give me something to add a little bit more for your ideology. I think 100% you're in the line. So I think as a company after post-COVID situation, we moved in a big way, just a desiccant provider to become a partnering with your supply chain and value chain and adding value for you and becoming a partner and becoming a guardians for the supply chain. So that's the most significant improvement what I have seen from company side as well as the brand side. It's a huge value addition for you, for them actually. I think that's totally agreed.
Absolutely.
Fantastic explanations once again. So what innovations or technologies are you seeing make a significant impact in apparel industry right now?
Yeah, we have seen, because a lot of things has changed and industrial 4.0 came to town, and things has changing, value chain, supply chain, production methodology, and also sustainability play a huge significant role to change the normal traditional garment industry, textile industry into next level. If I add like AI, and if I add this nanotechnology, nano washing, how to reduce the virgin material and protect the environment, reducing the carbon footprint through new technologies, and so many things has. I think even we can't imagine how the things going to evolve in next 5 to 6 years. It's so dynamic industry because demand and the requirements, compliances, brand's image, as well as the customer, customer ideology about what brand can deliver to them has keep changing along with the sustainability. You can add more, I think.
I think the game changer for innovation has been the cost-centric solutions. I mean, on everything what you said, most of the fashion brands have always looked at innovation and using AI in a huge way to bring out those cost-centric solutions in the industry is where the design and development has always seen the fashion industry stay relevant to their consumer. So in that respect, I feel that there is a lot that the fashion industry has done in bringing cost-centric solutions, as well as on their sustainability side, using that innovation to showcase their value to the customer on what they have achieved in the industry. So I think the fashion industry has big plans for bringing about a lot of that innovation into the market.
Yes.
So it's going to be an exciting year for sure.
Yeah, I think we are part of the fashion industry in a big way, Superdry. I think we are also part of the whole ecosystem. So we also unavoid these type of changes and new challenges and opportunities. So I think we are part of that.
Well, that being said, do you think that integrating Superdry can enhance these innovations, especially in maintaining product quality to the next level?
Yes, as a company, our innovations have always tried to be in sync with the industry because we are very conscious about bringing novelty into our product, particularly in how that novelty can add value to the customer. As a desiccant, enhancing the performance, as a company, enhancing our sustainability values, our ethics and conforming that in line with our brands, because we are very much ears open to our customers. We want to make sure that our customers feel comfortable in working with Superdry and they feel that partnership with Superdry and the innovations we can bring out is something they could also use in how they portray themselves to the brands they work with. So as a company, we have worked on a lot of things. So last year was a very exciting year for
Of course.
Superdry.
For
All the
everyone.
innovations we have brought in with our brand relaunch, novelty in the packaging has been very welcomed by our customers. So I think it's going to be another step for us this year, another exciting year. So I think for the customers working with Superdry and for us with them, we have a good journey ahead.
Of course, I totally agree with you. I think it's going to be an amazing year, and it's very exciting to see how the new things rolling out with the Superdry in our industry and so many things. So it's a good education curve for everyone.
I'm really glad to hear that. Looking ahead, what do you think about the future in apparel industry in East Africa and South Asia? Are there any markets or segments that excites you?
Yes, I think East Africa, to start with, is vastly untapped in terms of its resources, its capabilities, and also with a lot of challenges evolving around the Red Sea crisis. I believe East Africa presents itself as a sourcing origin. In fact, we've seen over the years a lot of brands wanting to find a new home outside of Asia in East Africa. And with countries like Kenya, Tanzania, Mauritius, Madagascar, and also Ethiopia and Egypt presenting themselves as that opportunity for sourcing. So outside of Asia, I think Africa has that opportunity for growth in terms of their availability. And I find in talking to many customers that they have big plans for Africa in the next 5 years. So I think East Africa is certainly a place everyone will want to keep their eyes and ears open to and look at the opportunities that they present.
Of course, because another thing is, I think a lot of when it comes to supply chain and the production and sourcing, a lot of brands looking at the diversify the basket and looking for new destination which lead by cost, because some are very cost centric. So Africa, I think, will give them a very good platform to launch for basic styles, maybe volume styles. But there are a lot to do, a lot to improve. But we have seen I think brands are working on it. Supply chains are gradually moving out. So I think there will be a golden opportunity for Africa next 10 years, how they can set up this whole ecosystem there. So in that case, I think even the brands get opportunity. Even as Superdry, we also get some opportunity to move there and work along with these factories and brands as a partner for the moisture and mold prevention.
Wow, what a fabulous discussion from you guys. Thank you so much for sharing your info today of what apparel industry typically in East Africa and South Asia. What an eye-opening conversation, to be honest, for me. So for our listener interested in enhancing their product quality, don't hesitate to check our website to learn more and what Superdry Desiccant can help. Thank you, Johann and Dany, for your time and expertise. And to our listener, don't forget to subscribe for more great content. See you on the next podcast.
Thank you for having
Thank you.
us.
Thank you. Bye bye.